Welcome to this week's Stalking the Wild Autoharp. Wildwood Flower was my dad's favorite song, and what a great song to teach some principles about melody and rhythm playing together. This week we're going to talk about how melody gets blended with rhythm strokes. Because in Autoharp playing we create a mighty illusion, and it is a mighty illusion because it is the illusion that melody and rhythm are going on at the same time. In other words, melody playing and strumming is going on at the same time, but it's an illusion because it's not really true. These two things compete for the spotlight. So the melody comes up, and then it needs to take a breath, and that's when the rhythm comes in, and then the melody jumps back up, and the rhythm and the melody comes back. And sometimes you only have a beat or two to fit that rhythm in. Let's talk about what we talked about last week real quick, which was the rocker strum. You remember that? We went T, I, T, I. Thumb, index, thumb, index. Well, you can put that in at the end of your melody. So how is that achieved? Well, first of all, you have to determine where your melody takes a break. You hear how it goes short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. On those longs, you have a little pause where you can put in a little scratch or a little backstroke with your finger. So all I'm doing is and then you've got a little bit more time, so you can put in a few more strums, okay? But you got to hear when that melody picks up again and be on it. So you drop out the rhythm strum and you go back to the melody. So rocker is one of the simplest ones to throw in there. But you can just go right on to Travis, where you're going and you're alternating with your index finger. Now, I'm not teaching Travis in this video. You can go back again and pick up on the Travis picking video and learn Travis picking, which is the alternating index and middle fingers with the thumb. T-I-T-M. Or, like I said, the hamburger, which is a chucka. Okay, in that case, I'm playing the melody with the thumb. Or, if you're going to pinch it, so all of these are ways of interacting between melody and thumb. Let's assume for the minute that you're pinching the melody and that you're going to be pinching with your middle finger, okay? So we're going P, 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 and we could play the melody. Again, the melody is here on the middle finger, and the thumb's just coming along for the ride. But I can, on the breaks, I can go into rocker with these two fingers, okay? Or you can go into Travis, again, pinching with the middle finger. All right? It's because every pinch is the beginning of a strum that starts with the thumb. And Travis starts with the thumb, doesn't it? We go T-I-T-M or T-T-T-I-T-M. I'm an autoharpist. And because you're pinching the melody, you're using that thumb every beat. And so the last note of your melody, pinch, is the first stroke of a rhythm pattern that you already know from playing Travis or playing Hamburger, like this. Okay, so at that point they overlap, and then you come back into the melody, and the last stroke of the melody, right before it pauses, is the first stroke of your thumb, index, thumb, middle pattern. Now suppose you're playing melody with your thumb. And you're going to put in some scratches. Okay, so we go boom, 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 chugga, boom, 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 chugga, boom, 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 chugga, boom, 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 chugga, boom, chugga, boom, chugga, boom, 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 chugga, boom, 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 chugga, boom, 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 chugga, boom, 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 chugga, chugga. Okay, so. But all of this is based on determining where the melody pauses out. And where am I going to have time to put these in? Okay? Now, when I say that, it makes it sound like it's a cognitive, rational thing that I figure out in advance. But I don't. Okay? This is where I'm all about muscle memory taking over. You learn to feel the breaks in the music and to feel the need for the rhythm to go on. And you go, if I pause there, it's gonna give out. There's gonna be nothing happening. So I fill in briefly with a few strokes before my melody goes on, okay? And it's just a matter of feeling that fill in whichever strum you happen to be using at the moment, okay? So that is basically how you go back and forth. I know it's easier said than done, but if you practice with all of these basic rhythm strums, practice your melody playing with pinching, with your thumb, and then practice going back and forth, filling in on the pauses in the melody with a rhythm strum, even if it's just a few thumb strokes. Or use your rocker. These strums are going to start filling in second nature. Just filling in the blanks, okay? Just like the autofill on your computer, where it senses there's a blank there and it fills it in with your address. It knows what's supposed to go there. Your hands are going to know what's supposed to go into those blanks if you give them the muscle memory. And how do you do that? You go into the woodshed and you practice just for 10 minutes a day, and then go out and play and see if those techniques don't start sneaking in to your playing. Okay? I'm Hal Weeks. You can support this series by going over to my Patreon and kicking in a few bucks to keep me going week after week after week like I do. And believe me, I appreciate it. Also, I teach private lessons through Skype right here on the internet. You can work with me individually for an hour every week or an hour every month, whatever you want to do, to get your playing addressed one-on-one right where you are in your playing without even leaving your living room. And I really like working that way. So check that out. You can check that out through my website, halweeks.com. So until next week, this is Hal Weeks with Stalking the Wild Autoharp. Bye-bye.